Good morning, Granada. I'm VJ. This week's video Aviso director. First things, we got some announcements from Malaya, so take it away.
Hey Granada, with all the negative things going on right now, I thought I would take the time to tell you some positive news. So here's 5 positive things to make your day a little bit better. Some citizens in Europe, although quarantined, are standing outside on their porches or balconies, singing, cheering, and applauding to show their appreciation for the healthcare workers who are risking their lives every day to help save people. With Italy on lockdown and no boats rowing through the Venice Canal, the water has become clear enough to see many dolphins and fish swim through. The Monterey Bay Aquarium has posted live streams of their animals online for people to watch and enjoy. Disney has released a bunch of new movies onto Disney Plus for people to watch while the shelter-in-place is occurring. G-Force, Frozen 2, along with many other movies have been added, and on April 3rd they will add their newest movie, Onward. Local businesses such as Ale House, Rusty's, and Hop Divine have been ordering items in bulk and selling them at their cost to local residents who can't find what they need in grocery stores. With everything going on right now, it may be a little difficult to stay positive at times, but just remember, there are always good things happening in the world. And to keep our positive energy up, our Granada leadership has been hosting a virtual Spirit Week all week. Today's Virtual Spirit Day is Outdoors Day. Post a picture of a place that you miss outside of your home that brings you happiness. Tomorrow's Virtual Spirit Day is GHS Day. Post a picture of what you miss most about this school year. And if you participate in the Virtual Spirit Day, make sure to tag at House of Matadors along with your class account and use the hashtag WhatWeMissGHS. Well, that's all I've got for you today, Granada. Stay positive, stay safe, and stay classy.
Next, here are some of your classmates answering some questions about their time in quarantine.
Some things I do to pass time while in quarantine is talk to Jeffrey Fairbanks and watch TikToks. And also there's one TikTok of Jeffrey Fairbanks, which is pretty good.
One thing I've been doing a lot recently is exercising, because I can't go to my swim practice anymore because we're in quarantine, so I have to kind of work out at home. I've been watching new movies, playing new video games. Yeah.
I'll usually talk to my friends over Discord or FaceTime, and then the usual stuff like iMessage or Snapchat. But I usually don't go out with them because none of them are in the area. So I'll maybe go on a bike ride, of course keeping 6 feet apart. But no, I usually just do those usual texting apps.
To pass time in quarantine, I've been doing a lot of reading or hanging out with my dog, my brother, playing video games, FaceTiming my friends, or at least doing whatever I can to keep occupied.
To cope with having to stay inside all this time, I've been putting a lot more time into my streaks on Snapchat, and I'm gonna become TikTok famous.
Being inside this much kind of sucks because I'd go out a lot to hang out with friends. But to cope with that, I've just been doing Minecraft and Mario Kart, usually online with them.
Staying connected with friends. I made them paint my room while I watched at a good social distance, social distance.
Yeah, I try and stay connected with my friends. One way to do that is with the Zoom calls, and we just fill the call with like everyone, and it's super fun.
Do I make an attempt to go outside? No. I think this is my first time outside in like 4 days.
Doing my best to get outside. I've actually taken up the job of remodeling my backyard, which has actually been really fun. I've gotten all my little brothers to help, and it's been a really good time. I'm planting with some vegetables.
I do make an effort to go outside every day. I try to walk my dog every day or go for a run or something like that. Just get outside, get some fresh air. My dad and I walk my dog every single day. She's having a great time with it.
To stay connected with my friends, we've gone hiking a few times, but Jeffrey couldn't go, so I put his name on my arms to bring him with us. We've been playing a lot of games.
Some things I do to pass the time while I'm in quarantine include homework, going on hikes, going on walks, just stuff like that, walking my dog.
If you would like to be in next week's video Aviso, send in a video of yourself telling us how you are coping with quarantine, or what are some ways that you are staying in touch with friends. You can send them to the emails right here. Now, here's Will with how the coronavirus has affected the community around us.
Hey Granada, I'm Will, and today we're going to be talking about Corona in Livermore. Last week, Governor Gavin Newsom issued a statewide shelter-in-place order in an attempt to slow down the coronavirus. This means that everyone should stay inside as much as possible, but you are still allowed to go out for certain things, such as getting food or walking your dog, as long as you are practicing social distancing. Social distancing means that you should not interact with people outside of your family and should stay at least 6 feet apart from other people when you're outside. Parks such as Sycamore Grove have become increasingly popular over the past few weeks since people have been left with few other options to exercise. Stores like Safeway and Lucky's have also seen a surge in business as people stockpile as though an apocalypse is coming. I know it's going to be hard to practice social distancing over these next few weeks, and we'll all be back together soon. Stay safe, Mavs. Back to you, studio.
Thank you, Will. With this shelter in place, it's a perfect time to maybe start riding to pass the time. The TriValley Riders High School contest is still going on. All entries are due by April 5th. This is open to all students in grades 9 through 12. Poems, literary of nonfiction, and short stories may be submitted now through April 5th. For more details, you can go to their website, which will be linked down below. The Senior Art Awards from the City of Livermore's Commission for the Arts, which is a program that is designed to recognize and encourage talented graduated high schoolers who reside in Livermore or go to either of the high schools to put their art around the community. Winners will receive a $600 award from the Commission of the Arts. To sign up, click the link in the video description below to find out more about the application. The deadline is April 3rd. As of March 25th, the county has come to the decision to extend the closures of schools through May 1st. During this time, our amazing teachers and admins will be working on a policy for students to receive full credit for their classes in case of the shelter in place gets extended to the end of the school year. So make sure you check your emails for more information. Now, here's some helpful tips from our public health officers. They encourage us to refrain from touching our eyes, nose, and mouth. Wash your hands often with soap and water, and if you feel like you're exhibiting symptoms, contact your local healthcare provider. Last, they encourage you to engage in regular exercise or physical activities. If we all practice these simple tasks, we can help reduce the spread of this disease. Now, here's a sneak peek of Austin's cooking show. To watch the rest of this video, click the link in the description.
To cream it first before adding sugar. So I'm going to lock it in and then put it in. Alright, so once your butter has creamed, you are going to add in your sugar. And you're going to mix that well until it's completely
Now, here's Anastasia with some nerdy news.
What's up, Granada? I'm Anastasia, and this is your nerdy news. As the coronavirus pandemic continues to expand around the world, every aspect of the film industry is being impacted. One of the latest has been the Cannes Film Festival, where distribution deals are struck for global rights to numerous independent films. It's always one of the highlights of the film year, and this edition, 2020 edition, was supposed to be scheduled for May 12th to the 23rd. It has now been moved to an indeterminate time in late June or July. There are major doubts, however, that the festival will even be able to go forward at the time because the virus didn't hit everywhere at the same time. It seems as though Dom Toretto can't outrun the coronavirus, as Fast and Furious 9 has been delayed for 11 months. The number of delayed films is growing rapidly. No Time to Die, the 25th James Bond film, was the first high-profile film to be delayed. Earlier in the month, A Quiet Place Part 2 joined it without even announcing a new release date. Originally, this movie, Fast and Furious 9, was supposed to be released on May 22nd of 2020. Now, it will hit theaters April 2nd of 2021.
Your daddy gave me this. Now I'm gonna give it to you. It's for protection from what's coming.
The coronavirus pandemic continues to change life as we know it. All around the world, movie studios are scrambling to find solutions to distributing their films. Universal Pictures is going to be the first stepping into some uncharted territory. The weekend of March 13th was the worst weekend at the box office in over 20 years. And with theater chains such as Regal and AMC shutting down, it's only going to get worse. Studios have already pulled plenty of films from the schedule, but what will happen to the films that hit the theater pre-shutdown? That's where this new idea is taking shape. It seems as though Universal Pictures is going to release its most current releases to on-demand rentals. The price will be $19.99, and you will have about 48 hours to watch the film as many times as you want. The first films to pop up will be The Invisible Man, The Hunt, and Emma. Not yet released, but will also be included in this project, will be Trolls World Tour. Another update is that Disney is moving forward with releasing Pixar's Onward to video on demand. Onward hit the theaters on March 6th, just as the virus was really beginning to spread heavily. The box office results reflected that, and with theaters all but shut down now, there is little hope of the film doing much more outside of a home release. With that in mind, and more people around the world being ordered to stay home, Onward was released to video on demand last Friday, or you can purchase it for $20. If you can hold out just a tad bit longer, the film will arrive on Disney Plus April 3rd. Well, that's all for today, Granada. I'm Sasha. This has been your Nerdy News. Stay safe.
Thanks, Anastasia. Well, that's all we have for you today, Matadors. Remember to wash your hands and have a great day and stay classy.
With all the negative news going on right now, I thought I would take the time to share some positive news with you. And it. Yes.